Second physiographic region, Great Northern Plain. Great Northern Plain is located between northern mountainous region and southern peninsula plateau. This plain is formed due to alluvial sediments brought by Himalaya rivers such as Satluj, Ganga and Brahmaputra. At some places, the layer of the sediments is about 50 meters thick. As these plains occupy very large area in North India, these are known as Great Plain of Northern India. So, it occupies a large area of North India. This plain is known as Great Northern Plain. The plain is about 2,400 kilometers long. It is considered as one of the largest river plain of the world. Its western part is narrow than the eastern part. The plain is almost a level land. None of its parts is higher than 180 meters from sea level. The plain is narrow near Delhi. The Satluj Plain lies to the west of Delhi, while the Ganga Plain lies to the east, is in the east. This plain considered to be the most prosperous plain of India. Here in this map, the first is Punjab Plain, or known as Satluj Plain. Second is the Ganga Plain, and third is the Brahmaputra Plain. So, Ganga Plain is in the east and known as the prosperous plain. Ganga Plain is mainly made of fertile alluvial soil which has resulted in increased agricultural activities. Thus, fertile soil, presence of many rivers, and favorable climate and availability of flat terrain have made this region one of the most densely populated areas of the world. So here you may ask the question why the Ganga Plain is most prosperous region. So your answer is the Ganga Plain is mainly made of fertile alluvial soil which has resulted in increased agriculture activities. The fertile soil, presence of many rivers, favorable climate and availability of flat terrain have made this region prosperous and most densely populated areas. Most, we can say that densely populated areas are located here. For example, important cities such as Delhi, Kanpur, Lucknow, Allahabad, Varanasi, Patna, Kolkata, etc. are situated in this plain because of its prosperity, as it is It has a fertile alluvial soil, presence of many favorable presence of many rivers and favorable climate are the reason for the prosperity of this region. Here you have a map that many places like Delhi, Kanpur, Allahabad, Varanasi, Kolkata are situated near the river at the bank of Ganga river just because of its prosperity. Just because of its prosperity, they are densely populated and you can find all availability here. Sindhu river and its tributaries. Sindhu river and its tributaries, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas and Satluj originate in Himalaya. Generally, a region between two rivers. A region between two rivers is called Doab. Do means two, AB means water. So, the region between two rivers is called Doab. Thus, the plain which is formed by five rivers is called Punjab. Many rivers they are going parallel. Here you can see the Ganga and Yamuna, they are parallel. Ravi, Beas, Jhelum, so they create doabs. Here we have a Punjab. Punjab means Punj please plus AB, combination of five river which connects five rivers. Punjab, which is the land which connects with five rivers. It's also known for its contribution in agriculture, that largely contributed in agriculture. Most of the plain of Punjab or most of the plain is in Pakistan. On the basis of physiography, the plain is divided into four parts. First Bhabar, second Terai, three Bangar and four Khadar. Here you are given the chart. Bhabar, Terai, Bangar and Khadar are the four parts of the plain. A small narrow belt. Here is the Himalaya mountain and the river flowing from Himalaya create a small and narrow belt which is of gravel and stone. It is lies parallel to river and it is at the foothills of Himalaya. The belt is about 8 to 16 kilometer wide and it is called Bhabar. Again, the plain is divided into four parts while flowing from the Himalaya. The Himalaya rivers create a belt That belt is made of made of gravels and stone. It is about 8 to 16 kilometer wide, and that belt is called Babar. Next to it is a Terai region. That that region, Terai region, is more humid and marshy. More humid and marshy. Here you can find dense forests and diversified wildlife. Next, next, all alluvial in the plain is called Bangar. Next we have a Bangar. When the soil is deposited, when the soil is deposited or pushed away, here pushed away, it is called Bangar. Then the next we have a Khadar. It develops a terrace shape, or due to the consistent deposition, it develops a terrace shape which is higher level than flood plains. A new sediments of the flood is called Khadar. So due to the consistent deposition, it develops terrace like shape, and it is higher level than flood plains. It is called Khadar. So this way the plain is divided into 4 parts.